Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you the new Erin Condren Teacher Planner for 2019-2020. Here it is. I'm very excited to flip through it. I actually got it a couple of days ago, but I haven't had a chance to sit down and go through it yet, so we are going to do that together right now. So here it is, the 2019-2020 Erin Condren Teacher Planner. This is a bigger planner than the Life Planner. If you have not seen these in person, I think it's 8.5 by 11, and it's bigger with the coil. I'm not sure the exact dimensions. So each planner, you can choose your own cover. This is the colorful kaleidoscope. I wasn't sure what cover I wanted this year for my teacher planner. I usually try and get something to coordinate with my Life Planner. And this is actually the cover that I got for my Life Planner as well, but I might change it. I don't usually switch up my covers, but I like to have a metallic cover as well because I get the rose gold coil. I'm kind of indecisive at the moment, so I might order a new cover, but for right now this is the colorful kaleidoscope, which is the new design for the Life Planner this year. And this year the Teacher Planner actually has a different signature design, which I really like. So the first customization is the cover, and then you can also choose what kind of coil you want. I have the rose gold, but you can also choose gold, matte black, or the normal platinum silver color. And each planner comes with this new ruler. You probably can't see it very well. It's a little bit softer than the old rulers, which is good because I don't think the teeth are gonna break off. Let's get into this. So each cover on the inside has this lined dashboard. Sorry about the glare. That'll change in a minute. And I did make a comment with my Life Planner video that I wish that this barcode wasn't here, but one of my viewers commented that this tracks the personalization, which makes a lot of sense, and I never thought about that. So that is why that barcode is there. This is just a dashboard that you can write whatever you want with the wet erase markers or a permanent marker like a Sharpie or whatever, and then you can just wash it off. I just use like rubbing alcohol to wipe it off, and a paper towel, but I think they have special wipes that you can use as well. So you open it up and it says Teacher Lesson Planner, and you can write your name. And then the first pages are these all about me and events and volunteers pages. To be honest, I don't use these pages at all. I could write down websites and resources, but I have them someplace else, and I don't typically write this stuff in here. Each of my kids, I send them an email with all of the resources and passwords that they need for any online work that they do, and so I don't use these pages, but they would be good. I might track field trips in here, just using extra line paper. Sometimes you just need a little bit of extra paper to write something down. And the next pages are the communication log. Obviously, I'm not calling anybody because they're my kids as a homeschooler, so I have used these as reading logs, and I just put a sticker over the top and changed the headings up here. Last year, my kids ended up, I had one page for each kid, and my two older kids anyways, but they ended up reading more books, and so I had to use additional pages. So I might just do one spread for Emma and then use some of the graph paper as a spread for Jack to keep track of his books, just because they do read a lot of books. We tend to follow a literature-based approach to homeschooling, so there's a lot of books to put in here, and I like to have them all in one place instead of at the beginning of each month. So But this is perfect for that to keep track of read alouds or books that they're reading on their own. I like to keep track of all books that they have read, not just assigned reading for school. The next page is the year at a glance, and it goes from July 2019 to December 2020. This is perfect for setting out days off or vacations or holidays, birthdays, anything that you want to put here. I use the little colorful dot stickers here to color code everything. Last year the last couple of years, I really started color coding everything. It's so much easier to know, okay, well, this color is Emma's activity, this color is Jack's activities, my stuff. Everybody has a color, and it makes looking at things very easy. And then we move into the 12-month planning boxes. I use these for just sort of an overall planning idea. I like to put like any themes, or if we have any vacations or anything coming up, that's what I usually put here. The only thing I do wish is that this started with July instead of January. But I can either just start over here or put a sticker to start here with July and then end in June. And then you come in to a couple of pages of graph paper, which I will probably use for book lists. I don't do seating charts or anything like that, but I do like to have my resources listed out. Then you come to a couple pages of line paper, and then you're going to get into the meat of the planner. So each month starts with this page and 2/3 of lined paper, and then down here you have dates to remember. It used to have all of the holidays for each month listed, different holidays, birthdays of famous authors, or obscure things like Dr. Seuss Day. But now they have taken that all out, and they've also taken it out of the calendar itself because not everybody celebrates every holiday, which makes sense. So you start with this spread, and then you move right into your monthly spread. And each month has a different color scheme. It's very pretty with this triangle overlay pattern. This is different than the kaleidoscope pattern for the life planner. And I really like it actually a lot. And each month has this mini calendar that shows the next month and a notes column on the side. I use this to keep track of everything kid related, any activities that they have, or field trips or library trips, when our books are due. Everything kid related goes in here, and the reason is so that I just have a good overall idea at the end of the year what we have done when I'm putting together my portfolio. I also track which days we do school, and I keep a running list over in the column of how many days we've done each month. In Maine, we have to do 175 days, and the school calendar goes from July to June each year, which is why I like having a July start date for my calendar. This year you can actually have the calendar go from July to June, August to July, September to August, or you can do the calendar year January through December, which is really nice. So if you decide later in the summer that you want to try this planner, you can have a start date right up until September and not worry about missing any months. So I do choose the July to June. That's how my brain thinks. And then we move right into the planning pages. And the planning pages are all dated. This is a change that they did last year. It used to be that you would have the 12 calendar months, and then 40 weeks of planning pages. But then last year they changed it to have the planning pages behind each month, more like the life planner. It is only Monday through Friday. You don't have Saturday and Sunday on here. But this was such a great improvement for me because we are year-round homeschoolers. So there would be some weeks we do only have a few days of school, some weeks we don't have any school at all, but having the option to write it for any week of the year was really helpful to me. And then over the top you have 6 columns, and I label mine with my kids' names, Emma, Jack, and Lucy, and then we do some subjects together, history, science, and like literature or read alouds, miscellaneous column. That's kind of what I use it for. And then there is the 7th column, which new this year is this little, it's a colored heading. Last year it was blank, and you can use that column as like a notes column, or if you had like a 7th subject area that you needed to use it for. I tend to use it for circle time for Lucy, my youngest, and just have sort of a habit tracker, like what we do during circle time, so I can just check it off that we've done that for each day of the week. And then, so each week it goes like this, and each month has a different color scheme, which is really, they're really, really pretty colors. I'm sure that my camera is not doing it justice, but it goes all the way through to the end of the year. And then this year, because I did have a July start date, and the last week in June, the 30th is on a Tuesday, so they end up giving you July 2020 and the first week in July, the first few days in July, because June 30th is a Tuesday. So I did want to mention the monthly layout one more time because I missed some of the pages. It starts out with this page and 2/3 of lines, and then the dates to remember, and then at the end of the month, after you go through all of your weeks, you end with 2 more lined pages, and then you move into the next month where you are back to the beginning of your monthly spread. So it ends with the 2 lined pages. So once you get to the end of your months and weeks, you go right into the checklist pages. These are perfect for tracking habits or subjects. What I have done in the past is use each column here as the dates for the month, and then up at the top I list everything that I want to cover throughout the year. That's like every single subject, field trips, library trips, any character that we're working on with the kids, and then I just write it up here, and then throughout the month I can check which things we've done, so that at the end of the month I can look at this entire checklist and see, okay, well, we only did science twice this month, so we probably need to work on that a little bit more. It's just another way to sort of show an overall big picture of what we have done throughout the year. And you can actually get up to 28 pages. It comes with 7, but you can get up to 28 pages, which is another nice customization for the teacher planner. And then after the checklist pages, you come to the stickers. Now, a lot of these stickers are not applicable to homeschoolers. So I don't typically use these, but there are some very pretty other stickers. I don't use a lot of stickers in my teacher planner, mainly because I am much more functional and I do color code everything, but once in a while I will put a couple of little pretty stickers in if I am feeling the urge to be creative. I do like using these label stickers though, and these have like a gold accent. The label stickers are really nice. And then you come to this new sticker sheet. So when I said that, I don't know if that's going to focus in, they don't have the holidays listed anymore, but they do give you a sticker sheet with all of the holidays for each month of the year. They have it from July 2019 all the way to December 2020. So no matter what calendar choice you make, you have the opportunity to use these stickers, and then you can sort of pick and choose. It has the date for each month of when the holiday is, and then you can just peel them off and put them in your calendar for what you're actually using it for. And then there are several blank labels that you can put your own events and holidays, and some little flag stickers. They are very, very pretty. And then another big change that happened also with the Life Planner this year is that they have made a full pocket in the back, which is really nice because it used to be just a small skinny pocket that you couldn't actually put anything in. And I always have tons and tons of papers that I'm shoving into this folder on both sides. And then the last customization that you can get is how many of these little plastic sleeves you want. It does come with one, but you can get up to 3, and I did get 3 this year because of my 3 kids. I like to keep the paperwork for each child in here so that it is always available. We have to send a letter of intent to the state, and just keeping their previous year evaluation letter in here. I just like to have it all in one place. And then the last page, the back cover, is another dashboard. This one is blank. The front one was lined. Yeah, so that is the 2019-2020 Teacher Planner. I will see you in a second and share some of my thoughts. Okay guys, so that was the flip through. I just wanted to sit down and sort of talk for a couple of minutes. I know this video is going to get a little long now, about how I use the Erin Condren Teacher Planner. I am a homeschooler, so I use it differently than a teacher, but it is so functional and easy to use, and it keeps me motivated to keep my plans going throughout the year. Not a lot has changed this year for the teacher planner. It stayed pretty much the same, except for the design is now a triangle overlay, I believe, and which is different than the kaleidoscope. This is the first year I think that they've done 2 different designs, one for the Life Planner and one for the Teacher Planner. I really like it. It's beautiful. The colors are beautiful, but most importantly, it is functional, and it doesn't have a lot of extra that I don't use, which is why I appreciate this planner so much. I've tried some other homeschool planners, and there's so much extra that it just doesn't work. I don't have the ability to keep everything in one planner. Either there's not enough space or there's too much space, so I am in a couple of different planners. But for my teacher planner, I do use this only for kids stuff. So anything kid related, from church activities to sports to music lessons to doctor's appointments, everything kid related goes in here. And that just helps me have a good understanding of how our year has gone. And the planning pages, I mean, that is the main focus for me with this planner. Having these weekly spreads, let me see if I can open. Having these weekly spreads laid out the way that they are is so important to me, and that is really why I keep coming back to this planner year after year. The quality is awesome. This is my 5th year using it, so yeah, I'm really pleased with it. You'll have to let me know if you use an Erin Condren Teacher Planner. I would love to see how you use it. You can leave a link below. I do want to thank all the people over at Erin Condren for letting me try out this planner and sending me this planner this year. It's like I said, I would be reviewing this regardless of whether or not they sent it to me, but it is a wonderful planner that can easily be repurposed for homeschool and help you to have a super successful year. There were a couple other things. If you order the planner right now, I'm not sure how long these will be available, but it did come with a little sticker sheet. Just some little, flags and little pencils and little stickers just to make it prettier, and enjoy looking at your planner throughout the year. I mentioned this in my flip through, I did get some of these circle stickers. I've used other ones before. I'm not sure where I got my other ones, but I do like to color code everything, and so having these available is perfect, especially for that year at a glance calendar up at the front with the 18-month spread, July to December. It's the same thing for my life planner that I use these little dots for to signify vacation time or days off or special events, birthdays, holidays, that sort of thing. And then the other thing that I did get is the Cool for School sticker book. Now, I don't use a lot of stickers in my teacher planner, but I do like to use them in my life planner, and I like to give my kids stickers once in a while, and I think these are cute, and this is the new one. Last year they had like a flip book, not like a booklet. So this is edition 3, and I haven't opened it yet, so I am going to go through that myself. I know that a lot of people have flipped through these already, but so that is the Erin Condren Teacher Planner for 2019-2020. There are all kinds of customizations. I will leave all the details and links below. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.